Well, Murray, welcome to Australia. It's been a while since we last caught up with you,
Yeah.
and it's been great to see Autism on the Water go from strength to strength and get some well-deserved recognition. For our new fans, please give us a brief summary of what Autism on the Water does and its goals and what impact it's had on any young people out there.
Yeah, so Autism on the Water is a registered charity which provides free of charge sailing to people with autism across the whole of the UK now. It used to just be in Scotland, but now it's in the entire UK. Since we last spoke, we've got a South Coast branch on the south coast of England. We basically take people with autism out for free of charge sailing trips, and there's no structure to each trip. It's really just taking them out for a sail and giving them the chance to be out on the water, be part of something unique. Obviously, growing up on the west coast of Scotland, and we do a lot of our sailing there, a lot of the kids that come out just love being out on the water in our area. So.
Awesome. And what impact has it had on young kids with autism that have you seen in the past?
Well, the three things that we've always felt that sailing benefits for people with autism is confidence, problem solving and social skills, which is free of charge, it is free, very difficult skills for people with autism every day, and sailing can really help enhance these free skills. So I, for example, I'm autistic, and sailing really helped me find my confidence when the boat would heel over. I used to get terrified, but then I got used to it and that gained my confidence. Problem solving, let's say if you're on a port and starboard tack in a race and you've got a tack straight away, you've literally immediately just got to do it straight away. People with autism sometimes need time to process, but being out on the water means they are able to learn to do it a lot quicker. And then problem solving as well. So let's say if you've got a ride and turn on a winch, you have to stop and think for a second and fix the winch, basically.
Great. You've received numerous awards since we last caught up for Autism on the Water. Do you want to run us through some of those?
Yeah, well, obviously throughout COVID, I continued Autism on the Water, also did loads of community stuff as well. And yeah, it was a privilege to be recognised for some amazing awards like the Point of Light Award by Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Community Heroes Award in Edinburgh by Ian Murray MP, also the Coronation Champions Award last year from the King, and also the RYA Impact Awards for RYA Scotland. So it was pretty amazing to get them, but I always stress that all the awards received for Autism on the Water are for everyone at Autism on the Water, not just me.
Awesome. We've seen the fleet appear to go through some changes as well. You've got a few new additions that might be multiplying. Can you step us through the yachts at the moment?
Well, I think multiplying is definitely the word. Yes, we've ever since obviously when we last spoke to you, Autism on the Water has grown from a boat perspective. It used to just be our Hunter 707, but now we've got a Corvette Victor 34 called Confidence. She is a fully coded 34-foot motor sailor. So she's got indoor steering and outdoor steering, so it's great for the kids. If they feel nervous on deck, they can drive inside. We also sold our 707 and we've bought a new race yacht, a Hunter Impala 28, and we're very much looking forward to racing that this year. And we've also got, I think it's now 4 Achilles 24s, and they're little 24-foot yachts that have become our new community sailing program. So we run programs every week from Helensburgh and soon to be expanding across the UK, and we're basically just taking people out for a free sail after school, and we've had 150 kids through it already.
Fantastic. Do we see you've also received a new office from a generous donation? Can you let us know what that's about?
Well, we keep all our boats and equipment at a place called Gairloch Yacht Storage Centre over in Rosneath in Argyll and Bute. The owner, Craig, who runs the yard, has been incredibly generous to the charity. He provides free of charge boat storage, storage for equipment, and he has provided us with a caravan, which is soon to be our office. So it's going to be great to finally have a proper physical base for the charity, to be able to operate business out of and invite sponsors, to have meetings and things like that. And we're fully indebted to Craig for all his generosity.
Fantastic. And welcome to Australia. So you're here down under in Sydney at the moment, working with the Making Waves crew. Can you tell us a bit about how that happened and what they do and what you're doing for them?
Yeah, well, I've wanted to come to Australia for a long time. Obviously, I've learnt a lot about it through you guys at Scallywag and the Hobart and stuff. I've also been following Making Waves for quite a long time, and thanks to the generosity of public donations and sponsors, I was able to make the trip out here to volunteer for them. And Making Waves is a charity very similar to mine. They provide free of charge sailing to people with disabilities, both physical and intellectual. A lot of them are autistic. And I've been out here crewing with the guys on the boat and helping them out with all the kids, and it's just been a magical experience. It's also been good for me to learn what they do, to take new ideas back for Autism on the Water. Some of the stuff, the boats that they use are specially designed for people with disabilities. They've also got an amazing initiative called Yacht in a Box, which is basically a game with model yachts, model lighthouses, and a map of Sydney Harbour, and they show these to all the school kids and stuff before they go sailing to prepare them, which I think is just fantastic.
Great. What else have you got in the works for the rest of 2024 with Autism on the Water?
Well, every year I always say we're going to slow down a little bit because it does take a lot out of me, but this year it's going to be another busy year. We're really going to try and take off the community sailing programs with the Achilles 24s. We've already got 200 people in our WhatsApp group for that. The Impala 28 is going to be getting launched next month, and we're going to be racing every Wednesday night in all the regattas in Scotland, Scottish Series, West Highland Week, around Mull Race. We're also going to be continuing our growth on the south coast of England, try and get a couple of open days, some community programs there. And we've also just been announced that we are the charity once again for Cows Classic Week. So we'll be racing in Cows Classic Week on a dairying again. So we're looking forward to that.
Fantastic. And how can people get in touch if they want to help support you in some way?
Well, obviously we have our email address, aotwofficial0@gmail.com. We also obviously have our Facebook and Instagram pages, and we have a website as well, which is currently down, but we hope to have it back up and running very soon.
Awesome. Thanks, Murray.
Thank you, Nick.